Most fathers are proud of the son who turns into a groaning, grunting, body-thumping football player. And old Dad winks and smiles when Junior walks off with the shapeliest young lady at the beach. Dad's pride and joy could do both and still have homosexual preferences. The president of Gay People's Union says the relationship between homosexual men is often shrouded by secrecy.
I've had a lot of friends for quite a few years, and it took a long time before I ever knew what their last name was, how to contact them, where they worked, any background about them. Many people are afraid to be known as a complete person with a background, friends, associations. Instead, they feel very closed in, tight, afraid. They put up a mask.
Gay men often rely on the cover of darkness to hide their second life from a good job, wife, and kids. Mike is a 35-year-old man who began meeting other men in the shadows 18 months ago. Mike is married, has 2 children, and his wife doesn't know why he really goes out with the boys.
I go out once a week, and it's a social thing, an outlet for me, socially, emotionally, and sexually, whatever partakes, whatever happens that evening out. But then when that's done, I go home and I enjoy my married life. I'm better off this way in the long run. The commitment, the obligations there, I wouldn't want to get divorced. And even if the day came that I did tell my wife she'd have to cope with it, I know that she could resolve herself to accepting it.
Mike came out into the gay world by first visiting homosexual bars. Gay men often establish pseudo-male-female relationships. The dominant personality in a homosexual couple assumes a male role. But role-playing between lesbians is not so common. Jane and Marie are lesbian lovers. Each has a child, and the lesbian mothers are raising their children together. Neither mother is assuming a male role.
We would hope that we would condition our children away from sex roles, for instance, not only their sexual preference, but just I have a daughter and she has a son, so that we would hope that we wouldn't treat them differently so that the girl would feel inferior in any way. And in that sense, we are doing something different from what our parents did.
Further, our children have fathers and they're close to their fathers, and we're friends, so that there is no animosity and there is no difficulty in our children relating to whom they want to relate to.
Gay people are organizing and are starting to fight for their rights. We'll examine that phenomenon in our next report. Jim Cummins, News 4.